Hello friends, welcome back. If you happen to be new today, I'm Robin. In today's video, I've taken all of my fall 2024 kitchen decorate with me videos and arranged them back to back to create a fall kitchen decorating marathon for you guys. This allows you to see how I decorated my kitchen this year for fall without interruption. I'm so thankful that you stopped by today. If you would, hit that thumbs up button before you leave today, grab a snack, put your feet up, and let's start the show.
Open up the window. I'm breathing in the last of September. I can feel the wind blow, and the late summer sky is like a giant ember. Everything is turning in.
Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. I'm Robin. If you happen to be new today, I'm filming one of my favorite videos for you guys for fall, and that's my coffee bar area. This year, I normally do a lot of pumpkins here in this area, but this year I'm going with a different theme. I cannot wait to show you guys what I'm going with. It's about 11 o'clock on a Saturday. I fixed me a nice coffee to give me a little bit more energy to get this video filmed and to show off my cute fall coffee. I don't know what this is, my glass coffee mug, I guess you could say. It's perfect for iced coffee, and I wanted to show it off. I got it at Hobby Lobby. Okay, before we get started decorating today, we're going to do a quick haul for you guys so that I can show y'all what theme I'm going with at my coffee bar this year. So thanks for being here, and let's stop and get the haul done real quickly. Okay friends, we're in my office now, and let me show you a few things that I picked up from my coffee bar this year. Again, I'm going a different route. I'm stepping out of my box, and instead of doing just the pumpkin scene this year, I am going to do mushrooms. I don't know, I'm sure you guys have, plenty of you have probably seen the new line of the mushroom collection at Hobby Lobby, and to me they've got like two different versions. They've got a really bright, cheerful version, and they've got more of a nature-like, earthy, warm tone version, and I'm gonna go with that version. I showed a little snippet in my, shop with me at Hobby Lobby about mushrooms, and I had several friends say, nope, I'm out on the mushrooms. I know, Charlotte, if you're watching, you're one of them. However, I also know that you guys love me and support me and will watch this video anyway. But for some reason, guys, last year I saw that mushroom theme and I didn't like it, but this year I'm a little more drawn to it. So we're going to add a few touches of that in my coffee bar area this year. So let me show you what I picked up. Okay, I have never ordered from a company called Anthropology. I've heard a lot about it, but I've never ordered from them before. And I saw an influencer who had ordered a couple of mushroom coffee mugs, and I reached out to her and she let me know where she got them from, sent me the link. I'll link her YouTube channel down in my description box. I cannot remember the name of it. I think it's called Holly and Hearth, Holly and something. She has a YouTube channel. It's all about Halloween and fall stuff and things like that. So I'll link her below. Anyway, the coffee mugs were fabulous. And that's pretty much what got me going on maybe doing mushrooms this year in my coffee bar area. Because I saw her a little clip and thought, oh my gosh, these are precious. And then when I went shopping at Hobby Lobby, I saw some more of the earth tone mushroom theme. And I thought, okay, we're going to do it this year. So I did. So let me first start the few things that I picked up from Anthropology and the few things I got there. I got a set of coffee mugs and I got a kitchen towel. So hang on. Okay, let's start with the mug. Holy cow. Look, guys. Look how gorgeous this is. Oh my goodness. And just a little bit of mushrooms on this side. Kind of some muted greens, which is my favorite for the kitchen. I love this. So sweet. See the inside of it? I love it. So I picked up 2 of these. And so this is, again, my inspiration for my coffee bar this year. So these, I got 2 of these. And then one more thing is the kitchen towel. Oh, I should have opened this first. It's going to make a lot of noise. Hang on. Okay, you ready? Here's the kitchen towel to go with the coffee mugs. Oh my goodness. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. So this kitchen towel has the same theme on it as the coffee cups. So I think what I'm going to do with this one, because I got some more coffee towels to actually put on the coffee bar, I think I'm going to hang this one on the handle of my oven, but I love it. I love the eucalyptus on there, the fall leaves. Oh, oh, that's upside down. So cute. Anyway, so as we're beginning this haul, go ahead and comment down below. Thumbs up for mushrooms, thumbs down for no mushrooms. So, but I still hope you continue to watch this video, even if you're not into the mushrooms this year. Okay, so that's all I got from Anthropology. Now I picked up a set of mugs from Target. So let me show you those. I was not looking for these. I knew I needed a couple of more coffee cups to go along with those coffee cups to kind of match on my little coffee mug holder. So I did need a couple of more, and I hadn't really found anything that I wanted. I have a huge collection of coffee cups, so I could have used some more. However, when I ran across these in the Hearth and Hand collection, I'm like, okay, that is going to do it right there. And these were $9.99 a piece. Is that going to focus? I think that's focusing. Okay, and these were $9.99 a piece, and I picked up 2 of them. I love the green amber look to them. Perfect for my perfect for my color scheme in the kitchen this year. So I picked up 2 of these. I can see coffee in these. I can see iced coffee in these, or even my hot tea at night. So I love these. And guys, I don't remember how much the kitchen towel and the coffee mugs were from Anthropology, but I'll link it below when I link the description. Okay. Okay. So 2 of these. So this is what it'll look like hanging together. Oh, isn't that perfect, y'all? And again, I was not really looking for these when I found them, and that's just the best find when you realize, oh, perfect combination. So that's going to look really good together. So those are my coffee mugs. Okay, now one thing I picked up from TJ Maxx, and that is this adorable, adorable pot holder with the little mushrooms on there. They were $4.99 from TJ Maxx, and they're just called woven trivets. And so let me open it up real fast. What I loved about this collection is they're a set of 3. And so you get the one with the mushrooms. It has a little plain back on the back of it. So cute. And then you get this great little chocolate brown that's going to go with my colors, and this cream colored one. So I really thought this was a great collection for $4.99. So that's all I picked up from TJ Maxx. And then the rest of my stuff, no, it's not. I'm sorry. Yes, it is. Okay. Yes, it is. The rest of my stuff is from Hobby Lobby. So let me show you what I picked up at Hobby Lobby. Okay, let's start with a couple of wooden mushrooms. So how sweet are these? There's a little beady one and there's a larger one. This larger one was only $7.49 with 40% off. And this little teeny tiny one was $4.49 with 40% off. So I didn't spend too much money on this collection this year, guys, just in case I don't use it again next year. But isn't it adorable? So I thought these would look really good sitting inside the tray on my coffee bar to kind of continue with that little mushroom theme. So sweet. And they had all different colors of these. They had some velvet ones. They had some copper ones. Copper would have been pretty too. I almost picked up a couple of copper ones, but I don't really have a lot of room on my coffee bar, so I just settled for the wooden ones. Okay, and if you've been around my channel for some time now, when I decorate my coffee bar, you guys know I love to put a little banner back there. I love to kind of fill in the backsplash with a little banner. So I found a banner, and it's mushrooms. Isn't this so cute? It has a little jute string. It has the little velvet pumpkins with little wooden stems. y'all. And guess what? It was only $8.99 with 40% off. So I got such great prices on these little items today. And this, there's a green one, there's a rust colored one, there's a tan. I mean, they're just perfect for my color scheme this year for fall. So of course, why wouldn't I go with this mushroom collection this year? Okay, so that's my banner to hang across the back. Then I picked up 2 more dish towels to actually hang on the peg rack behind my coffee bar. And these are from the Robert Stanley line. And these were $5.49 with 40% off. Man, you just could not beat these prices. And look how sweet this is. I love the matte colors. They're not real bright. And they are just going to be perfect. And it does have a little pumpkin on there too. So how sweet is that? So I picked up 2 of these, and I think I'm going to hang one maybe inside a little basket that I've got hanging there on my peg rack, and then one's actually going to just hang by itself beside it. So that's my intentions on what I'm going to do with these. So I'll have these 2 cup towels on my peg rack somehow, and then the other kitchen towel actually hanging on my oven. Okay, 2 more things, and we're done. Okay, and then just for a more little decorative item, I picked up this sweet little wooden mushroom. Not much to it at all, but I thought it would be really cute sitting beside those little mushrooms that I just showed you guys. And guess what? It was only $2.99 with 40% off. So, so I didn't spend a lot at all. So very budget friendly on my coffee bar this year. And one last thing I picked up was some assorted coffees. I love to get these every season. I love to get them for fall, I love to get them for Christmas. And these were $7.99 with 40% off. I went ahead and got 2 of these since they were so inexpensive. And they've got some great flavors. Let's see, vanilla spice, island caramel, s'mores, candy corn, candy apple, French toast. So I love coffee in the morning. And to have a little flavored coffee is going to be perfect. So, okay, friends, that's my haul. What you guys think? I am so excited to try to put this together. So let's head back into the kitchen and let's do our coffee bar real quickly. Okay, let me start by just giving you a quick little view of my spring/summer coffee bar. I've enjoyed it so much. So we will get everything taken off here, get it wiped down, and then we'll start decorating for fall. It has been some time since I took everything off of this countertop and wiped it down. So we're going to do that before we get decorating today. But first, I picked up a new Mrs. Meyer's all-purpose surface cleaner. I got this off of Amazon because I wanted the mum scent. And I'll link it below if you guys have never tried the mum scent. It's a great fall scent. So let's get this area wiped down real quickly. Okay, we've got everything wiped down and cleaned. We've got our big components back up here. So let's start decorating by adding our little sweet banner back here on my little pegboards. These pegboards down below in my Amazon favorites link. There's 2 of them put together, but they're perfect. They kind of blend into my backsplash, and I love decorating them for each season. my goodness, look how sweet this is back here. It hangs so well. But however, now that I've got it up, I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna put my tea towels up there first. So I think I'm gonna hang my tea towels first and some decor, and then I'm gonna put maybe the mushrooms on top of that. So I think if I put everything on top of my mushroom banner, you're not be able to see them. So let me take it back off now that I know kind of how to hang it, and decorate it first, and then we'll go back and add the mushrooms at the end. I think that might be best.
Okay friends, before we get too much further into this video, let me share with you guys that this video is a collaboration with my friend Jen. Her channel is The Good Home. I'll link it below in my description box. There'll be a link down there that will take you directly to her video where she's also starting her fall decorating in her home. So let me quickly let Jen introduce herself to you guys.
Hey guys, my name is Jen and I have a channel called Good Home that I think you would love. I have been having so much fun getting to know Robin over these last few years here on YouTube and watching her decorate her lovely home. And if decorating is something that you really enjoy, then I think you'll like my channel as well. So when you're done hanging out with Robin, come on over to Good Home and say hi. I hope you will join me for some fall decorating. Thank you so much, Robin, for hanging out with me today. Bye.
Jen and I have been supporting each other for some time now. In our homemaking niche, Jen is a friend to everyone. She is such a sweetheart, and I can assure you, if you enjoy my channel, you're thoroughly going to enjoy Jen's channels. You guys know I love showing you new friends of mine that have wonderful channels, and you're going to love Jen. So please go over, show her some love, let her know in the comment section that Robin sent you. And thanks again, Jen, for collaborating with me today. It means the world to me.
Okay, so here's what I have so far. I'm thinking that my coffee mug holder is going to fill in that area right there. But once I get this tray decorated, we can move it around if needed. But I've hung one of those new towels. I hung my little black measuring spoons from the Hearth and Hand collection. They are gorgeous. And a couple of my antique items that I love hanging here, that little black and white picture there, my sifter, and then a couple of my antique tea items. So pretty. I love having antique and new stuff mixed together. And then I took this little sweet basket that also has a leather handle that matches those measuring spoons. It has a leather handle. And I just tucked one of those, I just tucked the second tea towel into that basket. I'm thinking that it's missing a little something though. I might take a twig or two of greenery and just poke down to the left over there, possibly. I'm not real sure if I'm gonna leave it that way, add some greenery or what, but that's pretty much the decor I'm gonna add to the peg rack. Not too much, but just enough to say I did. So let me try adding some greenery in that little basket, see if I like it or not, and then we'll hang our mushroom garland. Okay, I just have a couple of these little twigs off of another faux plant that I took apart. Let's see if I can tuck a couple of these in here if I like this a little better. There, I think that completes that little basket. I really like that a lot. I love the tea towel just showing just enough to kind of play off of the other one, and I think I like that. Okay, now let's hang this garland and see how it's gonna hang and how it's gonna look back here. Okay, so here's what I've come up with so far. I think it is so sweet. I think it's gonna work the way it's hanging. So let's start decorating our tray, and then we'll see if we need to touch this up anymore. But oh my goodness, right now I'm loving all of this. Love it, love it, love it. Okay, let's start with my vintage canisters. I love them. My mother had a set of these. My grandmother had a set of these. Who knows? They could be theirs. So one's going to be full of my K-cups and one's going to be full, if you know me, you've been around a while, this one's going to be full of snacks. So let's get these filled up real quickly. And these, instead of putting my coffee holder here at the end, I'm going to put my canisters here to the left of the tray. So let's start with our canisters first. I get all of my snacks from my coffee bar area at TJ Maxx. They have the best snacks, and these coconut patties are some of my favorite. It's like a dark chocolate with coconut. They're so yummy. So we're gonna put these inside of this. They're individually wrapped, so that makes them really perfect for my canister. Y'all, look how well these green glass canisters play off of that tea towel. So pretty. Everything is coming together so nicely. I'm so excited. It's looking exactly the way I planned. So let's keep going. But now that we've got our green canisters here to the left, I think I'll put just right in the middle my coffee holder for my new coffee cups. Okay, I think I've decided to use my black coffee mug holder. I've got a couple of wood ones, but I think the black is going to work really well off the tray, off the coffee pot, off of these black measuring spoons. And if you've been around a while, you guys know I love a touch of black to anything. Black to me is very neutral, and you can work it into any vignette, anything that you're decorating. So let's try the black coffee mug holder first and see how well it works into our color scheme.
Let me know in the comment section, do you have a coffee bar in your kitchen? I know not everyone drinks coffee. However, I've always been pretty much a coffee drinker, but I've not always had a dedicated coffee bar area that I decorated, and that is until I started my YouTube channel. This coffee bar area brings me such joy. I try to find joy in the small things, and this coffee bar area for sure fills my joy cup. If you do have a coffee bar area that you enjoy like I do, I'd love for you to send me a picture over on Instagram. You can find me at Robin Lane Lowe, the same as my YouTube channel. I would love to see everyone's coffee bar area.
Oh, and friends, before I take the tag off of this, I totally forgot about this little bowl that I got to hold my little spoons. It was $7.99 with 40% off. Isn't it adorable? I think it goes perfectly here, and it's gonna hold my spoons really well. Oh my goodness. Look how adorable this turned out. Oh gosh, I think it meets my expectations and more. Oh, I have no words. But adorable, cute, adorable, cute. That's all I have. I know some of you will not like it because it's the mushrooms, but I think it looks so good. I think it really screams fall. I really do. I think it is so neutral and warm and cozy. I just love it.
So all I've done, I added another one of my little tea steepers. Got it from an antique store. I think that's perfect for a coffee bar. And then I just added in my little wooden mushrooms with my little mushroom design right there. Mushroom design sign, whatever you want to call that. I think that looks really good together. It adds a little extra decor of mushrooms there. And of course, these gorgeous coffee cups. I am so happy to find these, and so happy to find these at Target. I just love that. And I do think that the black coffee mug holder works perfectly here. And then of course that little bowl with the little legs on it to hold my little spoons for my coffee. My little mushroom trivet is perfect to kind of create a little vignette here with my favorite, our coffee bar open 24/7 sign. Also came from Hobby Lobby. And just my coffee pot, and a second I'll add some more things down here, but I think the pegboard is perfect also. There's nothing I would change about this. I finally got the mushroom garland to hang correctly, so I think it works in really well. You can see the mushrooms and still see the decor, so I am just loving this area, friends. Love it, love it, love it. Okay, and then just to add all my essentials that I pretty much use every morning, I'm going to put them back over here, this little area. I'm going to use one of these trivets to kind of organize, make it look more intentional on some of the things I use. Every morning I use my little hand blender. These are so neat. I've got it linked in my Amazon favorites link down in my description box if you want to go check it out. Very inexpensive. My French vanilla that I sometimes put in my iced coffee. My matcha. I love matcha. I love to whip this up and put it in my protein drink. And then I'm out of it right now, but I also put collagen in my coffee every morning. So I just wash this real fast, and I think I'm just gonna set it right here. That would work well. So lots of stuff I put in my protein drinks, in my protein shakes, and my coffee. So quite a collection. And then last but not least, my little water pitcher to fill up my coffee pot. So there. That's the things I pretty much use every morning. And last but not least, a candle. I picked up this hickory clove at TJ Maxx. It's a wooden wick candle, and it was $9.99. I'll have to take that tag off. I hate tags on stuff, but this smells so good, and I really think it goes along well with this coffee bar. Okay, friends, and one last look of this coffee bar area. I do love it. It is beyond sweet. I just love it. It's so different. It's out of my comfort zone, but it turned out just how I imagined it. So let me know in the comment section what you think about it. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to show you guys how to create in detail a simple, neutral, cozy vignette for your fall kitchen. If you happen to be new today, I'm Robin and welcome to my channel. I'm going to start off by just showing you guys some simple decor that I set out on my table to kind of choose from. I've already decorated my coffee bar for fall, and now in today's video, I'm going to pick one of my favorite areas of my kitchen and show you guys how to create a cozy fall vignette. So let's get started. Okay friends, in today's video, we're going to concentrate on this area right here in my kitchen. This is one of my favorite areas to create a vignette. I normally have a lamp there, maybe some canisters, but my main goal in this area is usually to display all of my wonderful thrifted items that I have found for the kitchen. So in today's video, we're going to create a cozy little vignette here in the corner of the kitchen. Now normally this is a staple here in my kitchen. It's a round rattan basket that came from Target. It's a few years old, and I love having something round in this area to kind of fill in that area, and a lamp to fill in the height. However, I picked up a new tray from one of my thrift stores over the weekend, so I think I'm going to try it out. It's a long tray, so we're going to switch out our trays and see what we can come up with as far as the coziest kitchen vignette for fall. So let's get busy. Okay, and one more staple here in this area is this wooden peg rack. I got it from Amazon. I have several in my kitchen. I'll link it below in my description box. But this also allows me to create another vignette on my backsplash, hang lots of thrifted items, lots of sweet items to create a vignette there, and then I'll have a vignette here. So it allows me it really allows me to display extra items, and I love it. So I found a black one on a black iron bar on Amazon. I may at one point change this out, but for right now this one works really well. So this is pretty much a staple here in my kitchen, along with this wicker basket. So I may not like the change, but we're just going to try it out and see how I like it. Okay, so here's the new tray I picked up. I love the little, I guess you would call that maybe a scallop design on this. It's long and narrow, so I think it's gonna work perfectly right here. I love that it's like a muted black with some specks of, I guess that would be considered gold, but so pretty. I think this is gonna be a great fall tray. So here we go. We're gonna change out my wicker tray and add this pretty tray. I think it looks or fits really well here. So I normally put a lamp inside my tray, so I'm not sure if I'm going to put the lamp sitting by itself or put the lamp in the tray. I think so. I'll have more room over here by my sink. I think I'll go ahead and put my lamp inside my tray. Okay, so here's the lamp I'm going to be adding. I actually have two of these that I'm going to use in my kitchen this year for fall. This came from Hobby Lobby. I think it is so adorable. It doesn't have the price on it, but I got it, I believe I got it last fall. I got two of them at the same time. I have lots of little lamps in my kitchen, and I knew these would be perfect. It's just such a simple, neutral look to it. And so this is what I'm going to add here, right there in the corner. Okay, so here it is sitting inside the tray. I really like a lamp here because it kind of offers me two functions. It gives me light, of course, in this area. It's really cozy at night with all the lights off and a little lamp on in the kitchen. Plus, it fills up that area right there. So I'm going to try it without a tray. I'm going to try it without a stand, but I may give it a little height and put a little riser there. But let's start out decorating it just like it is now and see if I'm going to need a riser or not. Okay, I think I already know that I'm going to have to use a riser on this little lamp. I'm going to hang a dish towel right here in this little area, so I can't have my utensil holder here because that will cover up my dish towel. So I know I'm going to have to scoot this over to where my little lamp, have my little copper pitcher or copper teapot here. So I'm going to go ahead and just add a riser to my lamp, because can you see, to me it doesn't flow very well when these two large items are the same height. And if I just add a little bit of height to this lamp, it'll flow a little bit better. I hope that makes sense to y'all. So let me go ahead and find some type of little riser to put underneath my lamp. Okay, let's see. I've got this black one. It's a little bit tall. And then I've got this off-colored neutral that's a little bit shorter with some little squatty legs. So there's the two risers I have. Let me start out with the black one. I'm not sure if I like the way the black, well, it might go well. I don't know. Let's see. Let me try the black one first. So there's the black riser. Is that too much black? It blends well.
I just don't know if I want my riser to kind of blend in with my lamp, or if I want it to stand out. So there's the look with the black riser. It's a little bit tall. It'll have some wasted space underneath there because I can't really put anything underneath there. And it takes up a pretty good bit of the tray. Okay, so there's the black one. Let's try this little squatty one. Okay, I do like the way this one's not as tall, possibly, and I do like the way that I can possibly add some more decor to there, and there's not a lot of wasted space here. It's pretty much takes up the amount of space that the black one did, but oh, decisions. I do think I like the way this kind of flows together, so I think I'm going to go with the squatty one. Let me know in the comment section, which one would you have gone with? The black one or this natural wood one? Okay, and again, this is my area where I want to display some of my favorite antique finds. This little primitive, I think this is called a biscuit cutter. I love it. I found this at one of my antique stores several months back, and I love displaying that. And then these are, I have a set of these little biscuit cutters. I love these. So I like taking the little bitty one and displaying it. I'll show you the other set in a minute. And then I have a full set of these little copper measuring cups. I love them so much. I love adding copper into my fall decor. And really, copper can be used throughout the year, but especially during fall. So I'm going to put 2 of these here, and I'll show you where the other 2 are, where I'm going to use the other 2 in just a second. So that's pretty much going to be my little antique display there on that little stand. Now, I feel like I need a little greenery or something to kind of tie this in and soften this look up since it's so much brown. So let me find something to add into that and see if we can make that look a little bit better. And these are just the coffee cups that go along with that picture, and those came from Target maybe 2 fall seasons ago. I just love them. They are so pretty. This is a little tea kettle that I got again from an antique shop. It was in pretty bad shape when I got it. It needs one more good cleaning, but I love the little wooden top on it, the little wooden handle. It's so pretty. To me, metals with wood is such a great combination, so I love displaying that. That's one of my favorite finds. So here's kind of the root of our vignette so far. Now let's spruce it up just a little bit. I'm going to add some more utensils to that picture right there. These are my sweet spoons from my friend Robin. This one says homemade. This one says the secret ingredient is love. We are such good friends. She's one of my best YouTube friends. She keeps me grounded, and we just yeah, she has a YouTube channel also. I'll link that below, but she's one of my wonderful friends that we've never met in person, but God sent her into my life for a specific reason. And yeah, love you, Robin. Okay, so there is my vignette so far. Now let's spruce it up just a little bit. Now this is some greenery that I picked up from Hobby Lobby probably 4 years ago, and I love using these little sprigs throughout my kitchen. And so you're going to see this in a lot of my vignettes in my kitchen, my fall decorating in my kitchen this fall season, because I love just adding that in, just again to kind of cozy up the area, give it a little bit more touch of fall. See if I can make that sit in there good. And just a little sprig will do ya when it comes to greenery sometimes. I don't know if I want it on that side because I want my green spoon to show, or if I want it on that side. I want to lift this up just a little bit. So let me see where I can sit inside there to lift this up some. Hang on. Okay, there, much better. I gave it just a little bit of a lift so it wasn't like sitting completely down inside there. So, and just that touch of a fall stem, so sweet. My green spoon, my robin spoons, and so I love this. Adding a little utensil vignette to your kitchen, or a couple, I have several, really adds a nice touch to your kitchen. Okay, and just some final touches. I'm going to add in this sweet little wooden recipe card. It's a pecan pie recipe. I picked this up from the Magnolia Market when Charlotte and I went to the silos in Waco, Texas a few months back, and she, Joanna, had several little recipe cards for each of her pies, and I picked up the pecan pie one. I think it's such a cute touch here on the vignette. And then because I love pumpkins, and I know you guys love pumpkins, and I haven't added a pumpkin yet, let's add in this sweet little neutral cream color pumpkin right there. Okay, I know it's very busy, but friends, I love a busy vignette, one that's got just full of sweet things that have such stories to them. So I think this is going to be my complete look here on this new tray. Okay, now that I think I've got this tray completely done, let's move up to this little pegboard and see what we're going to hang here. Now, what I like to do is I like to put something kind of tall there, right there in that corner to kind of cover up that plug. But let's do the pegboard first and see if I need to put anything at the end of this tray. So let's pull out some sweet items and see what we can come up with as far as decorating this pegboard for fall. Okay, so here's some few things I've kind of gathered to put on the peg rack. I have lots of these sweet little rust striped towels. I believe these came from the Hearth and Hand collection, maybe last fall. I'm trying to find a tag. I don't see a tag. If I see, I've got some more to look at. If I can find, oh, here we go. Let's see here. This is from the, yes, the Hearth and Hand. Hearth and Hand with Magnolia. So I have several of these. I think I have like 5 or 6. I'm going to work these throughout my kitchen this fall season. This is something new I picked up from Hobby Lobby. Don't have to see the price on it. I'll have to try to find the price for you guys. But I loved it. I love that little mute colored pumpkin. The fact that it can hang. This light wood. I thought this was going to be gorgeous. What do you think? Back there on my pegboard. Peg rack. What do you call that thing? So that's something new I did pick up this season. This is from an antique store. Another couple of sprigs of that beautiful fall greenery. These are the other 2 biscuit cutters that went along with that little beady one. And then the other 2 copper measuring cups that went along with my other 2 measuring cups. And I just took some jute string and tied it together to allow me to hang it. So let's see what we can come up with these items and start decorating the back. Okay, let me start with this one first, since this is my bigger item, and I think this is what I want to use to cover up this plug. So let's see if this will hang here. Okay, it kind of sticks out a little bit. Can you tell that that's sticking out? I don't know, maybe I'll put the dishcloth there, because that's not going to hang very well like that. So yeah, that didn't come out as planned. So maybe I can, let's see, maybe the dish towel can hang there. Maybe I'll try it on this one. Sometimes you just kind of have to play around with these. Now that fills in that area really well, so I think that might go there perfectly. Now let's try out my dish towel and see where I want this to go. I love this, so pretty. That's why I bought several of them when they came out so I can use them throughout the kitchen. So let's see, will that hang right there? Yeah, that looks good. So hanging a dish towel or a tea towel, whatever you want to call those, a kitchen towel, definitely helps to cover up a plug. Okay, if I can just get that to kind of lay right. Let me try that. Okay, we'll start there. Okay, now I think I'm gonna hang my copper cups. That looks really good. I think I'm gonna hang those right on top. Ooh, that's loud. Right on top of my kitchen towel like that. Sweet, sweet, sweet. Okay, so that's what I've started out with. Now, let's take these and let's hang them right there. Let's see what that looks like. Okay. I love that. So you see what I mean? How sweet a peg rack can be? Because it really allows you to display more of your items. And I'm such an antique girl now. I used to not be, but I love mixing old with new. It just so gives me that cottage eclectic feeling in my kitchen, and I absolutely love it. I used to be all about just new stuff, new stuff, new stuff. And as I get older, as I get a little wiser, I see how these antique items just add such character in your home. Okay, so one last thing is this beautiful, I don't know what you want to call this. Is it a coffee cup possibly? It could be all different things. I don't think it's a creamer, but I'm going to call it a coffee cup. I love the look of it. I love the sweet little handle. I love this little squatty look, and I think it's going to look great right there. Okay, so here's this look. I'm wondering, maybe if I change this with this. Let's just try it out. Moving things around, seeing what you think. It's always so fun. So there's that hanging there. And then I'll put these here at the end. Okay, what about that? I might like that a little better. Okay, I'm gonna leave it alone for a while. Sometimes you just need to sit on it, let it be for a little bit before you figure out what you really want. So we're gonna let it sit there just for a second. I know you guys are talking to me in the comment section. You're saying, Robin, move this here, move that there, add this, take this away. Because I do the same thing when I watch my favorite YouTubers. So, okay, so we're gonna stick with this. And I do think that I'm gonna need something in this area right here. Let's try maybe another picture with some florals in it. I know some of you don't like all the greenery that I use, but I love it. I think it just warms up and cozies an area up really well. So let me try, I don't really have a neutral canister to go there. 2 canisters may work, but it may take up too much room. So let me try, a set of canisters, and let me try a picture with some florals. Hang on. Okay, so I have 2 items. I first have this little fall thrifted pitcher with some of those florals. And then I have this beautiful green canister that's full of cookies. So let's see which one we're gonna like here better. Let's start with this one. That's a really pretty look. I love continuing those fall florals down here. That's really pretty. Okay, so let me give you a full picture of that. Okay, so here's this look with my fall pitcher with some fall florals. Oh, I love it. Y'all, the aesthetics of this is beautiful. Oh my goodness, I love these fall colors so, so, so much. So there's that look with the pitcher. Now let's try out the green canister. Okay, now let's try the green canister. Oh my. This may be a really tough decision to make. I have been looking for another one of these, maybe a taller one or a shorter one, but I haven't been able to find one, but I was so happy to find this one. So there's the look with the green canister full of cookies. Okay, and then here's the look with the green canister. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comment section which one you like better. This is going to be a really hard decision, y'all, because I really like that with cookies sitting there for the grandkids. That's super, super sweet. I don't know. Okay, I think for the time being, let's just leave the green canister there. And this is just one of many of my kitchen videos. So let's just leave that here for now. So let me sit on it like I'm doing this one. I think I'm liking that up there instead of down there. So I think I'm going to leave that alone. So let's just kind of let this sit here. And maybe my next video, or maybe I could do an Instagram post and say, which one do you like better? The canister or the pitcher? What do you guys think? Let me know in the comment section if you'd be interested in like a little survey over on Instagram, and let's vote on which one should stay here. Okay, let me add back my Hearth and Hand paper towel holder that I just got. So pretty. And then let me show you a final look of what this area looks like. Hello friends, welcome back to my channel and welcome to another fall decorating video here on my channel. If you happen to be new today, I'm Robin and welcome to my channel. In today's video, I'm continuing to add some cozy neutral decor into my kitchen. So if you're all about a cozy kitchen, hit that thumbs up button, subscribe if you haven't already, and let's get started. Okay, let me start by showing you around my coffee bar area. I'm gonna start by adding this sweet little mushroom coffee mug that my mom picked up for me at Hobby Lobby. And I had a friend that suggested that I move this trivet. I had this mushroom trivet actually inside of this tray right here, and I had this switched over, this little brown one, and I had a friend suggest, let me know in the comment section who that was, I've already forgotten, and suggested that I move the mushroom outside to hold all of my stuff I use pretty much every day, and then put the taupe one back in there, and I think I like that change a lot. Another change is my mama, when I told her that I was going to be using mushrooms, she got all excited. She went to Hobby Lobby, picked me up a few more things, and she picked me up this really pretty wooden mushroom. Now, I wouldn't normally put that there, but my mom got it for me, so I have to put it there, and it was orange, a bright orange, and so I added just some matte green paint to it. It's super cute, so that's an addition to my coffee bar area. And let me show you one more thing mom picked up for me. And here's one more item mom got. It was also a bright orange. You might could see it underneath there somewhere. And I painted it a matte green. I think I'm just gonna put that in the window. I've got a plant to add here in a second, but it lights up. She was so proud of herself that she picked me up those items. So shh, let's don't tell her that I painted them green. So anyway, there's a couple of new items that my mom got for me. So let me show you a vignette that I've also created over here by the refrigerator. In Wednesday's video, I believe, I think you're going to see this video on a Sunday, I showed you guys how to create a little cozy fall vignette in your kitchen, and here it is. I absolutely love it. I am so in love with the aesthetics here over by the refrigerator. I really, really, really like it. So this part of the kitchen has been decorated, so let's move over to some other areas that I'm going to get decorated in today's video. Okay, here's one area that needs my attention. This is over here in the corner. I already took down what I had there for summer, and I'm gonna go with a round wooden riser over here in this little corner. I have just found using something round works better there. So we're gonna start decorating this corner. I've got a little pumpkin to add to my little vignette there. I love everything that's on there, so I'm not really gonna change that up a whole bunch, but I am gonna add a sweet little pumpkin. I'm also going to add maybe a pumpkin or two into this little staple that's also in my kitchen. Lots of staples here. And the great thing about having staples in your kitchen is that you don't have to change up your decor very often. And you can do, when the seasons change, like for instance, I'm just going to add a couple of pumpkins to that, and that will spruce it up for fall. And then I've got a few things to add over here in the kitchen window. Also going to attempt to decorate these kitchen shelves or kitchen open shelves in today's video, so that should be really fun. I know you guys love it when I show decorating these open shelves. They're just such a great addition to my kitchen, and if you've got an area in your kitchen where you could have some open shelves, I highly recommend it. It's a great way to add another area, to add some decor if you love decor like me. me quickly talk about the elephant in the room, and that is this tray right there. That is pretty much Derek's tray. He puts all of his things out of his pocket when he gets home from work. Our bills go there, our bread goes there. So that is a very used area here in the kitchen. So I tried to get a little tray with a little matching picture to kind of give it a little bit of character over here, but I don't mess with that tray. Like I said, that's Derek's. All I'm going to do today over here is add some florals to that picture and try to spruce up that area just a little bit more. Okay, so here are a few decor pieces I've pulled out to use on the open shelves. There's really nothing here today that's new, with the exceptions of these little Hello Pumpkin wooden spoons. They're beautiful. Those come from Hobby Lobby this year. There's 2 of them. And then this little wreath here. I picked up 2 of these from Hobby Lobby. So these are the only new things that I've got to try to decorate with today. And again, some copper pieces, some thrifted pieces, my Magnolia cookbook. I've had this marble cutting board along with a bigger one. I'm going to try to use it too. I've had this for some time now. And then a couple of pumpkins, and then of course my copper stuff. Try to transition copper all through my kitchen, and some amber glass. I love this. So pretty. My utensil holder that's also from the Heart That Hand collection. I love anything that's dark brown for fall. So just a few things I've pulled out. This is from my friend Carol when she sent me my goodie package. Okay, so now let's start decorating the shelves and see what we can come up with. Okay, so here's my wooden riser that I'm going to use. It's perfect for this little area. I got it for $24.99. It's called a footed tray. It's from the Heart and Hand collection, and I got this last year in their fall line, so I love it. So let's start off by putting that right there. Awesome. And then if you noticed in my other vignette, I had a sweet little wooden lamp, and I have 2 of these. I got these from Hobby Lobby. So I think I'm going to add the second one over in the corner now. I don't have a plug really close, so this is mainly going to be just for decor and just to give me a little height back there in that corner. Okay, so here's the little area with the lamp back there. Now, I do have one of those rechargeable light bulbs. However, I tried it over here and the light bulb just stuck out too much from the lamp. I can't find a smaller rechargeable light bulb. The 2 I have found and bought, they're just a little big, and so when you try to put them in a little small lamp, the light bulb sticks out from the top. So I did not like that look. So again, we're just gonna use this lamp just for decor purposes. Okay, if you watched my Wednesday video, you would have seen where I showed you guys these Hearth and Hand dish towels. They are beautiful. I love the rust stripe of them. I got these, I think, in the fall collection last year. I got several of those. So I'm gonna try to incorporate these sweet towels into every vignette in my kitchen this year. So one here, one by the refrigerator, one on the open shelves, and one on the kitchen hutch. So let me show you how I'm going to incorporate one of these into this little vignette. Okay, so I've taken this little copper pitcher, I've added that little dish towel to it, and some fall florals. These fall florals are also items that I'm going to try to incorporate throughout my kitchen this year. I love using the same floral in my kitchen. It just, to me, flows really well. So let's add that over maybe to the left of the lamp and see how that looks. Okay, and now I'm just going to add in this sweet little pitcher with that great little handle. I got this off of Amazon. I'll link it below. And all I'm going to do here is just add some sweet little wooden spoons. My friend Carol sent me a goodie package not too long ago, and they had these great little wooden spoons in there, and I just love using these little wooden spoons. Okay, so we're just going to set that right there. Oh, how sweet is that? Okay, and to complete this vignette over here, we're going to add these sweet little salt and pepper shakers that came from Hobby Lobby. It's the little pumpkin and then the little gourd. Aren't they adorable? And I think those are going to look good just right here. Love that. So very simple yet very sweet. Okay, so here's this final look over here in the corner. I like it that it doesn't take very much room. My summer basket that I had there was a little bit bigger, so it took up a lot more room. And I guess it's gonna be okay that that light does not, or that lamp doesn't light up. I wished it did. Anyway, if you've got a rechargeable light bulb and it's a small one that you think would fit in that little lamp, let me know in the description, in my comment section, so that I can maybe order one. But I have a lamp here on my coffee bar, so we'll be okay. And I've got this under the counter lighting that's right there, as you can see. So, but I think it's very, very cute. Also trying to incorporate a lot of copper this year into my kitchen. So wooden spoons, anything wooden, copper, those particular dish towels, and then that floral. Those are pretty much what I'm going with this year in my kitchen to have everything flow together and be that warm and cozy aesthetic that I'm looking for in the kitchen this year. Okay, one last thing I forgot to do in this little area is to put my little coffee holder. This holds my ground coffee, and that came from the Hearth and Hand collection at Target. Who can tell I love her stuff? Okay, and I really like this area over here. This is my area that I pretty much use all the utensils that are there. I use the oils there. I use the measuring cups. I don't use these salt and pepper shakers. I got those from an antique store. I love them, but of course my little timer. So the only thing I'm going to change up here is I'm just going to sneak in a sweet little pumpkin that has L on it for our last name. Just going to sneak it in right there, just to add a little pumpkin touch here over on this vignette by the stove. Okay, now let's move over to the kitchen window. I love this little Roman shade. I've had that there for this is probably my third fall season to use that. I love it. I used to have a blind there, and I really like the Roman shade a little bit better. So over here, I've got my little staples. This is my berry bowl from Target, and these are just decorative items. I do not use these scrubbers. I use this scrubber right here. And then I picked up this Spice Pear hand soap from Hobby Lobby. It smells so good. And I've just got this berry bowl sitting here on a little riser. And all I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna add just a little sprig of that fall stem and a little pumpkin to this area. And I've already added my mom's little light mushroom up there. And I'm gonna put in my real plant. I always have usually a real plant here in the kitchen. So I'm gonna put that there. I left my little copper measuring cup there because again, I'm adding in lots of copper in my kitchen. And I think all I'm gonna do here is either add one of those kitchen towels or maybe hang a little wreath up there. I'm not real sure. So let's play around and see what we can come up with in this little kitchen window area. Okay, I love this, but I think it's just a little bit too plain. Let's, I don't know, soften it up, maybe give it another little extra layer, and let's add some greenery. I know a lot of you are going to be saying, Robin, you use too much of that, and I understand, but I love it. I just think it helps me, I don't know, it just helps my brain to say, okay, this area is not complete, you've added some greenery. So there we go, I think that completes it. What I could also do, I could also maybe pull this up to here and let that hang there. I think I might like that a little better. Tuck that in. Okay, there. There, I think I like that better. Okay, so here's my final look. Not very much going on over here. Very simple. I spent a lot of time with this kitchen window, so I'll show you later on in the video, maybe when it gets a little darker, the little mushroom lit up. But there's my little plant. There is what I added to my little berry dish, just a simple stem and a cute little pumpkin. Again, I do not use any of this that's in here, so that's just for decor. I think it turned out so sweet. And then over here where I keep this little hook to the left of my sink, I like to keep it decorated, and I've just added a dish towel, one of my copper measuring cups, and then a little sprig of greenery. So I'm really liking the way this turned out. Again, very simple, but what we're going for, warm and cozy and very simple this fall season. Okay, now let's work on my open shelves. If you saw I think in my last Sunday reset, I mentioned that I'm trying to do some kitchen updates. I am wanting to do some hardware on my cabinets and then get a new light fixture there and a new light fixture there. So very exciting, that's coming, and a new kitchen window. So very excited to get some updates on my kitchen. But for right now, to finish off this cozy kitchen decorate with me, let's see what we can come up with here on the open shelves. Okay, let's start with the top shelf. Oh, and I forgot to mention, I didn't really show all of it, but I did wallpaper this area of my kitchen all the way around on top of the cabinets with this magnolia wallpaper in this little plaid pattern. I love it. I think it adds such a touch of charm to this kitchen. But I was saying, let's start with the top shelf, and those are pretty much staples here. Those are my green vintage measuring spoons, my magnolia table book, and then my mug holder. I love having a picture on this top shelf. However, I don't want to put a hole in the wall, and I usually hang it. So for today's purposes, I'm just gonna set the picture that I picked up to go up there, up on that top shelf. Okay, so here's the picture I picked up this year from Hobby Lobby to go specifically for my open shelves. I love the neutral about this picture. I love the dark brown frame on it. It was $14.99, no, I'm sorry, $15.99 with 40% off, and I think that's gonna look great on the top shelf. Okay, so here's what I have so far, and I feel like I need to add something right here to kind of fill in that area. So let me see what I have to go right there. Okay, let's see. I think for that little open area, I may use one of these saucers and one of these little coffee cups. Love these. Or I could possibly use both coffee mugs and both little saucers. Oh, that might be super cute there in front of that cookbook. So let's try both of them and see if that's going to work. If not, we can always just do one a piece. Okay, there, adorable. I love these. I just picked these up at an antique mall this past weekend. Oh, I think it really completes this little look up here. Very warm, very cozy. I love the green, I love the copper, the dark wood. Oh, I love it all. Okay, so, and let me know in the comment section, did you like the copper picture better or the little candle? We're moving right along, so now let's tackle this second shelf.
Okay, so I know I want to use my little utensil holder from Target. It was $14.99 from the Hearth and Hand collection, and I love the dark wood of it. Using a little dishcloth, a dish towel, kind of softens it up because I'm going to be adding all of this wood to it. So I thought a dish towel would be cute. Plus I'm going to soften it up a little bit more with this sweet little pumpkin. So let's just add in our utensils. All of these except with this one. This one, I think it's from Pioneer Woman, possibly. This came, I think, from Carol, too. My friend Carol, she sent me a wonderful goodie package. Maybe this is from my friend Robin. Oh my gosh, I've lost count of who has sent me what, but I love the green handle there. Okay, so let's add in our utensils. I love this little scrub brush that I picked up at an antique store. So, so cute. Okay, and then we'll add in our Hello Pumpkin. I love the aesthetics of these. So pretty. So we'll put that one front and center. Add that one, my little pumpkin, to kind of soften it up. And I don't like the way the spoon kind of goes all the way down in there, so let me stick some of this in there and see if it'll kind of prop it up a little bit. Let's see. Sorry y'all, Derek just got home. He's making all that noise. Okay, let's see. How about that? Yes, that looks really, really cute. Okay, let's put this first on our shelf. It was definitely an act of Congress to get this to look exactly the way I wanted it, but I think I finally got it. Super cute. Okay, now let's continue to decorate this second shelf, and let's put something to fill in right there. Here's my second shelf completed. I love it. I love the little background of the marble cutting boards in the back to kind of give it a little bit of height back there and fill in that area. I love this amber glass jar with the leather handle, and I do not know what those florals are called, but they're some of my favorites from Hobby Lobby. And then these sweet little matching pumpkins, a set of 3, looks really good there on top of my Magnolia cookbook. And then I really wanted to use this little scoop here that came from my friend Carol, and I really wanted to use that, so I just set it right in front of that little utensil holder. It looks really, really good. What do you guys think? Oh, I think it looks really good. It flows really well. Now let me show you what it looks like from the floor. Okay, and here's the look from the floor. Oh my, I love the way it turns out. The dark brown wood with the copper, so pretty. Just a little bit of touch of green. I didn't really have anything green to add to the second shelf though, so I needed to look for something to go there, but my thrifted versus my new items look so well together. Okay, a few more touches to the kitchen and we'll be done. Okay, here's the florals I want to use in this vase. I love the little acorns with the rust color or plum color. When it comes to this dark purple, I don't really know what this color is, guys. Sometimes I say rust, sometimes I say maroon, sometimes I say purple. So plum, it could be, I guess, any color, but I love this color for fall. So pretty, the little pine cones. So let's add these stems into this picture and see if I can make that area look a little better. Just ignore my Mrs. Baird's bread. So if you're still here, maybe leave me a pumpkin in the comment section. I appreciate you for spending the whole video with me today. Okay, I'll finish up my decorating today by adding in this gorgeous green velvet pillow here at the end of the bar. Guys, I'm so excited about some new bar stools that I just received, so be sure you're subscribed to my channel because I think I'll have those in my next Cynthia Reset video. So be sure you're subscribed and hit that bell notification button. Hello friends, welcome back to my channel and welcome to another kitchen decorating video here on my channel. We're continuing to decorate for fall here in the kitchen, and today we're concentrating on my kitchen hutch. Here's a before shot of what my summer and spring hutch looks like. I love it. We're going to take everything off, get it wiped down, and then add some warm and cozy neutral decor to the hutch. I pulled out all of my thrifted items that would go with my aesthetics in the kitchen this year, and I can't wait to get it decorated. If you happen to be new today, I'm Robin. Welcome to my channel. I'm so happy that you're here. Now let's get started. Okay, so again, we're going to start here by just taking down all of my spring and summer decor off of my kitchen hutch. I did a lot of white pottery and a lot of my Pioneer Woman line on my spring/summer kitchen hutch, and I absolutely loved it. And you'll see in a second that I do leave up some of my white pictures there for a little bit, and then I'm like, you know what, I'm not going to use the white pictures for fall this year. I'm just going to go with a more cozy, warm aesthetic and not use my white dishes, because normally if you'll see at the very top up there, I've got my little mug rack, and that is full of my little creamer collection. So again, I'm not going to use any of my white dishes for fall, nor am I going to use any of my Pioneer Woman dishes. So I have a bin, you saw it sitting there on the floor, and so I like to kind of pack. Y'all can you see that spider web right there on that mug holder? Oh my gosh, when I went to take that down and saw that spider web there, I'm like, I've got to leave this in the footage because I want people to realize that this is real life around here, and spider webs happen, especially here in Texas. So I thought that was just so funny. But again, I am going to take the time to wrap up all my Pioneer Woman and pack it away, put it out in the shed. I'm not going to show me doing that today in this video, but I am going to show again me taking everything off of this hutch, wiping it down, and then adding in the fall decor. Now this hutch is about 3 years old, I believe. I got it from a company called Ivan Smith Furniture, and I've had so many friends reach out to me asking me where I got this from and the name of it, and I have not been able to give them the name of the hutch because unless I pull out that hutch to read the label on the back of it, I don't remember what it's called. And this hutch is very heavy. It comes in 2 different pieces. You can buy just the buffet part and not buy the actual hutch. But of course I bought the whole thing, but it does come in 2 different pieces, and it's very heavy. I went ahead and went online and looked up the buffet name, and it is called, I'll put it here on the screen, it's the Cala Buffet, C-A-Y-L-A Buffet. Okay, so here's what I have so far on my top shelf. Again, I just left my Magnolia table book there with my pretty little recipe book holder from the Hearth and Hand collection, an antique mug rack that I got months back, and I just added those sweet little green glass coffee mugs that I picked up from an antique store. I'm probably going to say that about 100 times today, guys. So sorry. Let me warn you ahead of time. But they would not fit. The little handles would not fit as you could see there over that right there. So I just took some jute string and tied it on there. I hope that doesn't look too tacky, but I really wanted to hang those mugs instead of sit them down, so I hope that looks okay. And then I of course added my plant. I just changed out my Pioneer Woman pot to that really pretty fall colored pot. And then for a little bit of height on that lamp, since it is rather small, I just added a little tray there with some little feet on it from the Hearth and Hand collection. So there's the top shelf with all my big items. So now let's fill it in with some more items, kind of cozy it up a little bit more. Okay, so I added that little mini wreath that came from Hobby Lobby along with that Heartland Harvest candle that's so pretty. I thought adding that little mini wreath there would give it just a little bit more texture and a little bit more layering. And then over here I added that sweet little pitcher, I guess you could say, that copper pitcher that I also found at an antique store. I love it. I did a little cleaning up on it. But it looks so good. I think it kind of fills in the back there. Now, because we are trying to do some pumpkins on this hutch, let's add a few little cozy pumpkins up here to kind of finish off this look. Okay, and here's my finished look at the top shelf. I picked up several of those little, what are those things called? Serpa little pumpkin picks at Hobby Lobby. And then this little wicker pumpkin, I picked up several of those last year from the bullseye section at Target, but they didn't have any this year. I would love to have had some more, but I haven't seen any yet. So that just a couple of those little pumpkins just really softened up this area, add a little bit more fun to it. So I think that's going to be the complete look of my top shelf. Now let's move down to my second shelf and see what we can come up with down here. Okay, the first thing I wanted to do is kind of create my centerpiece, which is right here. I knew the day that I found this copper colander and this Best of Baking cookbook. I loved the colors in there. That was perfect for my fall kitchen this year. I knew that this was gonna hopefully create a vignette here on my hutch, and ta-da, it did. I love it. If you watched my other couple of videos here in my kitchen, I'm trying to use these little kitchen towels from the Hearth and Hand collection throughout my kitchen. I love that color with that cream stripe to it. Is so pretty. So I used the copper colander, and then I used my food masher. Someone called that an applesauce smasher the other day, so I'm not real sure the proper name, but we're gonna call it a food smasher because I'm sure it smashes all types of foods. And then someone told me the name of this utensil too, and I've already forgotten. That might be maybe that's a whisk, maybe. You guys always share with me in the comment sections what you guys always share in the comment section what I missed and what I'm not sure of. You teach me so much. And then I've also just added 2 of my favorite rolling pins. This one is one of my favorites. I love the little design of the handle. It's kind of small. It's so sweet. And so I just created a little vignette here. Now let's add a little pumpkin to it and make this vignette complete. Okay,
here's a view from this angle. So adorable. Okay, so now let's fill in to the right and to the left and get this second shelf complete. Okay, I like to be a little matchy-matchy sometimes on my Hutch, whatever you want to call that. So what I've done is I have found 3. Everyone told me that this dishware is called Hull, H-U-L-L. I love it. And I could not find little saucers for this, but look what I did find, y'all. I did find these sweet little dishes, which I thought were perfect. I don't think this is from the Hull brand because it's not marked, but I did find 3 of these little bowls and 3 of these, and I just love them. They are perfect for fall. So I'm gonna have one there, and then as you saw, I'm gonna have one down here. I'm trying to go slow to not make you dizzy. I get dizzy sometimes when people go too fast. And then here is the second one. I think that looks really good. We'll add some florals here in a little bit, but for right now, that's what I've got there. See how I'm gonna like it. And then these are some wooden candlesticks that I also found in an antique shop. So those are gonna go there. We'll maybe add some fall candles. So here's what I have so far. And I think that's coming along. I've got that pretty little picture back there with those florals that I've been using throughout the kitchen. I had so many of you say use this picture when I was decorating a vignette in my kitchen, but I went with the green cookie jar instead. So here you go, guys. For all of y'all that love that picture, it's gonna be right here on my Hutch. Okay, so let's add a few more things and get this second shelf complete. So here's what we have so far. I've added in my new kettle. Well, not new, but new to me since I found it at an antique store. It is in such great condition. It's got that beautiful dark brown wooden lid on it, wooden handle. I knew it would be perfect here. Let's scoot it over just a little bit. Perfect here on my Hutch, and oh man, isn't it just gorgeous. Okay, then I just added some of those pretty little wheat stems into my little pitchers, and I couldn't decide if I wanted that little pumpkin sitting inside of that little dish, or as you saw over here, I set it beside the dish. So which one do you like better? Do you like it better on the side of it or on the inside of it? I'm just gonna kind of let that sit there for just a few seconds or minutes and see which one I like. I'm not sure which one I'm leaning toward. I like them both. Okay, now for some finishing touches that you guys are gonna giggle at me, but I have to do it, so hang on. Okay, ta-da! Look at these adorable little mushrooms that I found at the dollar spot at Target for $3. This one's more of a velvet, and this one's more like a serpa. They are just so stinking cute. And if you saw my coffee bar video, you saw that I went with mushrooms this year, and I am trying to scatter just a few mushrooms throughout the kitchen without it being too much. So I thought maybe I was maybe going to go with the green or maybe with the cream color, and I think I'm going to go with the cream color just to continue with my aesthetics here. So we're going to try this one first, but I think I'm just going to sneak them in the back on that side and the back on that side and see what they look like. So let's see if this is going to look really cute here like I think it's going to. Oh my, they're as cute as I thought they were going to be here. Some of you may not like it. I know some of you were so sweet on my coffee bar video to say, Robin, I'm not a mushroom girl, but I've watched your video and I think it's sweet. So thank you all for hanging there with me in that coffee bar video and not giving up on me and still leaving sweet comments, because I realize these mushrooms are not for everyone. But oh my goodness, I love the neutral ones, and I think that looks really, really good. One thing I forgot to insert here, hang on, let me show you real fast. Here we go. I picked up this Hearth and Hand, I don't even know if you can even see that label, but this little Hearth and Hand crock from an antique store. So I think I got it for like $3, and I think these were pretty expensive at one point. If it came from the Hearth and Hand collection, it was not cheap. So I think I want to sneak this in. Let's see here. Let's move this around. Sorry, that's kind of loud. I think I want to sneak this in right. No, then you can't see the mushroom, huh? I don't know, let me play around with this just for a second. I do want to use that little jar. I love it. Or like a little crock with a little top on it. I love that. So let me see where I'm going to put that at. Okay, let's look at this just for a second and analyze this, because this is how my brain works when I'm decorating. I know a lot of you like it when I talk about my craziness when it comes to decorating, so hopefully you'll bear with me if you don't like this, but let me show you. Okay, so when I'm looking at this, all I see is this side's a little bit too busy because the rag's on that side, everything's coming out of the colander on that side, so that side looks, you know, pretty busy, and this side doesn't have as much to it. It's kind of plain. So here's what I'm going to attempt to do. I'm going to turn around my colander and have my stuff coming out of it on that side, and just change it up just a second and see if I can fit in that jar with it flowing a little bit better. We go. I went ahead and put that little circle pumpkin inside that little dish right there. I think I like that just a tad better. I like it both ways, but I think we're going to settle with that, to have that inside that little, what is that dish? Okay, so you can see this right side is filled in a little bit better, and then I added my little amber jar. You can still see my mushroom. So yes, I think this is going to complete my second shelf. Oh, the aesthetics here. Love, love, love all this copper and dark brown and green. So, so pretty. Okay, now let's move down and work on this third shelf. Okay, so here are a few items I still have left that I can use on this last shelf. I think I'm going to take that dough bowl that I just set out, and I'm going to create a little vignette inside that using, I thought this was a measuring cup, and someone said this is actually a juice pitcher, and I love it. I love that it's glass. You can see through it. It's very heavy. I found this for like $2 or $3 at an antique store, and I loved it. I loved it because, now this is our Mimi Dawson's measuring cup. I think it's just adorable. And so my plans were to have like a little, sit these beside each other and put utensils in this one. I have lots of little wooden utensils. Look at this new one that I picked up. And I wish they'd left the tag on it because it was called maybe a butter mold or something. Maybe they took this and went across the top of it maybe and made those little indentions. So y'all help me out in the comment section what this is. She told me what it was, and I've already forgotten what it was, but I love the detail of it. It was so pretty. So I thought maybe it's sitting some of my little cute little utensils inside there to display them. And then what I have to go here is
I have had these, y'all, for several months now, and I've just been waiting for this video. These came from the Hearth and Hand collection, and if I remember correctly, yes, these were only $9.99. I thought that's a great deal. She has some really good deals on some of her kitchen stuff, and then some of them not so much, but I love that. I love the light wood with the dark wood with the metal mixed. I love a wood and metal mixed together. So I think these would be super cute sitting inside here, maybe with a pumpkin or two. So that's my plans now, is just to create a little vignette inside that dough bowl. So let's see what we can come up with. Okay, goodness, sometimes it takes me forever to figure out an area. So what I ended up with is I just changed out those little neutral colored pumpkins for these little green wicker pumpkins. Those also came from the dollar spot or the bullseye section at Target, gosh, a few years ago, and I still have not found any since. So I'm going to use green there instead of those plain wooden ones. So I think I think this is going to be my final look inside my little jars here, or measuring cups, juice pitchers, the proper names I'm not real sure. But okay, so now let's fill in something right here. And I think because I didn't use those 3 extra wooden spoons there, I think I'm going to put those here. So let's see what we can come up with to fill in that little space right here. Oh my goodness, look how sweet that is. I wasn't sure if that was going to work or not, but I think it's going to be perfect. This is actually a little napkin ring holder from Hobby Lobby. I used these last year on my dining room or my Thanksgiving table. This year I'm going to use something different, but I took those little spoons and just kind of put them through that little ring there, and I think they look so sweet. And I do like the little green pumpkins a little bit better than just those neutral ones. I may need to spread out the dish towel a little bit more, but for right now, we'll just leave it the way it is. What do you guys think? Should I put it like all the way across that, or just right there on the side? It's so hard to decide what I want to do. And I was going to leave, let's see, I was going to have this just front and center and just have it there. Let me step back and let me show you what that looks like. That might be maybe where I'll leave that. I also felt like I needed, because these are pretty busy, I want a really busy hutch this year. What's new, huh? But I really think I should maybe put this to the side and maybe add some florals or something on that side. So let me just see. This might be my final look, but let me try one more thing and see if I like that better. And then we can determine which route we're going to go. Just one centerpiece here, or also that dough bowl, and then something else to the right. So let's try that out real fast. Okay, so here's that look. Now, that is pretty busy, but what I did, I just took one of those little mini wreaths and set my antique picture down in there. I love that dark chocolate brown. And I did that because I think it goes well with my new little whole picture, or my new little whole creamers or pitchers, I guess you could say either one. And then I carried down that wheat stem that's up there. I carried that down there also. So I don't know. I like it. It's really busy, but I don't know if I want to leave it there or not. So decisions. Okay, so let's do an overview with the picture added to the third shelf. There's a look there. And then let me show you the look without the picture. And then the look without the picture.
What do you guys think? Let me know in the comment section which route you're going to go. I think for today, I'm just going to leave the dough bowl there and not add the picture, but I did like the picture too. So I think, guys, this is going to be my completed kitchen hutch. I am so in love with the aesthetics here. It's so welcoming and warming when you walk in the front door. Of course, I changed my mind. If you've been around this channel, you know that I'm a little crazy when it comes to decorating, and I'm so indecisive. But I went ahead, added that sweet little pumpkin in there, and went ahead, just threw it back in there and just see. So I'm gonna let it sit here for a couple of days and just see if I like it or not with the picture. So it's, again, very busy, but I absolutely love it. And I made a few more changes. I went ahead and took that same napkin holder that I used on the third shelf, and I put them right there in that little container. And I put one over here in the same container to the left. And then I added one up here to my coffee mug rack. So I think I like those little pumpkins a little bit better than I did the little Serpa ones. Those were a little bit big. So there we go. Just a last minute change on this hutch, but I absolutely love everything here today.
It's so unnecessary dwelling about the past, 'cause I know that God is good, He led me to where I'm at. Sometimes I feel like giving up, you're giving in.
Hello friends, and welcome back to my channel. We are continuing to do some fall decorating here in my home, and today we're in the dining room. We're going to do a little bit of light cleaning that desperately needs to be done, and then we are going to decorate the rest of the dining room for fall. I decorated my kitchen hutch, and I think last Wednesday's video, and I've already done my coffee bar, a lot of vignettes here in the kitchen, so everything is pretty well decorated except for the rest of the dining room. So when you walk in my front door, you can see that it's an open concept to my home. You walk right into my dining room, you see my kitchen, and then there to the right, you see my living room, which is fairly big. So I try to make my decor kind of flow, be cohesive, try to do all the same colors for fall. I'm doing lots of earthy brown, burgundy colors this year. I'll have a playlist below in my description box of all my prior decorating videos. And in about 2 weeks, I'll have my fall home tour. And let me know in the comment section. My last home tour, I did not do any talking, and you guys did not seem to like that very much. So anyway, so let me know in the comment section when I do my home tour. Do you want me to talk you through it or just add some music to it and let you enjoy it? Okay, so again, we're going to do a little light cleaning. This screen door has been so dirty. I mentioned in my last Cindy Reset that we have a family of frogs living out here, and they have just, every night they're like glued to the storm door trying to catch bugs, and they are leaving such a mess. So I knew the first thing I had to do this morning was get out here and clean the screen door. And then that window that you see there, my dining room window, oh my, it stays full of spider webs. I cannot keep spiders out of this blind. And so I'll take a feather duster, get all those spider webs down, and use my handy dandy window cleaner, which is the spray away window cleaner. If you've not invested in some of this, you must get the spray away glass cleaner. Sorry, Windex, but Windex has not been in my home for probably 3 years now. This does such a great job. Some people use the microfiber cloths, but I always use paper towels, and there's just no streaking with this product. It's so good. It doesn't have the best smell, but the results are so good that I can just hold my breath. Okay, so that's a little bit of cleaning that we're going to get done today. Those flowers, Derek got those for me last week from Sam's, and they just didn't last very long. They were not a good bunch this time. Usually they last me a couple of weeks, but they only lasted me about 12 days this week. But anyway, we're going to get those taken away, get out all the decor off the dining room table. I'm going to get it wiped down, and then we're going to decorate a few areas here in the dining room. If you happen to be new today, I'm Robin, and welcome to my channel. Okay, the first area I'm going to decorate is over here in this little corner to the left of my kitchen hutch. It really is one of my favorite areas to decorate here in the kitchen or dining room because you can greatly change it up with any of your decor. That little bench you see there came from my friend Charlotte's Trade Days. I love it. And then that little accordion rack actually came from, let's see, it was called House and Home, I believe. She still has a YouTube channel, but she used to have a home decor store, and I have so many things from that store when she had it, but now she's just a YouTube channel. But anyway, so that's where that accordion came from, and it's probably 4 years old. So I love having a little area here. That accordion allows me to hang a lot of my favorite thrifted items, and then that little bench, I usually have a pillow there and maybe a plant. I think this time I just had a basket with some decor in it, with some florals in it. But if you have a little area in your kitchen that you're not sure what to do with, I love this little setup here. It's just a great way, again, to display some of your favorite pieces. I've been really trying to do my new items, include my thrifted items, and kind of do like a more collective cottage farmhouse scene. And so I showed you a picture or before shot of no picture in this area, and then here is this really cute pumpkin picture that I hung right above the accordion. I think it looks really good here in this little area. So now let's get it decorated. I'm going to keep it pretty simple starting out, and then you'll see my maximalist kicks in. So I have really been going all out with my fall decor this year. And actually my last decorating thumbnail, I think I put maximalist on there because I've been tending to go, like I said, all out with my fall decor this year. I have so many sweet items, and I've just been trying to use them all at once. So all I'm going to do here is I used a kitchen towel, a little wreath. That little basket came from Michael's this year. And then that long L faux cutting board I've had for several years. It kind of fills in the wall there. And to fill up this little basket, I'm just going to take a really cute kitchen towel from the Hearth and Hand collection. And then I picked up these little white woven pumpkins from the bullseye section at Target this year. Just very simple here. I'm just going to place that dish towel in there and add these two little sweet pumpkins. And I think we're complete there in that little basket. Isn't it so cute? That basket came from Michael's, and I think it was like $12.99. So far, here's the look with the picture and the accordion. But now to spruce it up a little more, I'm going to add a couple of my little antique thrifted creamers. Okay, so now we're going to move down and let's decorate this stool down here. And again, I like to keep it pretty simple down here. I used this pillow last year on my dining room table or in one of my captain chairs at my table. And this year I thought it looked really cute over here in this corner with just this little wicker pumpkin that came from Target, I believe. No, it didn't. I'm sorry. I think TJ Maxx last year. So very simple here on this stool. Now, I like this look. I like the way the accordion looks. I think it's really sweet, but I'm going to bring out one more item, this little thankful pumpkin that has all my fall colors in it, and I think it looks really good here on the accordion. Let me know in the comment section, are you a maximalist or are you a minimalist when it comes to your decor? Okay, now that area is decorated, let's move over to my dining room table. I am just going to pull out a table runner. I really wanted to use a tablecloth this year, but the one I got from Hobby Lobby has a sweet little ruffle on it. It just was not large enough. It was a little bit too short. I didn't like the way it hung. So I returned that, and this is a runner that I got from Amazon. I think I got this last fall. I've got an Amazon link down in my description box. If you'll click on that, it'll take you over to all my favorite decorating pieces that I've bought. Everything in my Amazon store I have in my home. So if you're interested in that, just click down there. Okay, and then this little basket came from Amazon. I have been saving my money to buy this scalloped basket. They have them in all different sizes, but I really wanted this larger one to really fill up the table since my table is so big. And then I'll use this gorgeous copper pitcher that came from Hobby Lobby. I got it about 3 years ago, but I know they sell it every year. Just some very minimal neutral florals that came from Hobby Lobby. My Magnolia table cookbook. This green color inspired me back in the spring and summer, and I've been adding so much green into my home. This little set, this little creamer here is from the Hull line, Hull. All my antiquers out there, so that's a pretty good find. And then I use that little bowl to set it in. And then here's my little vintage my vintage food smasher. And these are from some of my favorite wooden spoons that I got from Hobby Lobby. Okay, and then you know me, if you've been around, I love a little sprig of greenery. So these are just little napkin holders that I got from Hobby Lobby. I have several of them. So if you have a little area and it just doesn't look complete to you, my theory is add some greenery. So I can never have enough greenery in my little vignettes. I've taken one of my vintage little green plates and set a little pumpkin candle that came from Target. And there's my so far completed look. Now for my maximalist in me, I wanted to add one more thing. I've been adding mushrooms throughout my kitchen this year, and everyone has been so sweet about it because I know not everyone's a mushroom lover, but I love some mushrooms. So we're going to put my plant back that I rinsed off. I'm sorry. I thought I went ahead and added the mushroom, but I hadn't added that yet. Sorry. So we're going to put out my little mushroom pillows. Those came from Target. I got those from Target. There was a set of 2 of them for $10. I could not pass those up. And look how sweet those are in my captain chairs this year. I love them here. So I'm just kind of sprinkling mushrooms throughout my kitchen and dining room. And stay tuned because I may add a couple of mushrooms to my living room. So excited about that. So here we go. I'm going to add one more thing to this little vignette, and these are these velvet and wood green pumpkins that I actually got from the bullseye section at Target. I love them. My friend Cheryl told me to actually add the other green little mushroom over to my hutch, and so I have another one of those little green pumpkins on my hutch on the bottom shelf. So I think you can see it right here in this picture. See it right there, guys, in the front? So sweet. So there's my completed look here in the dining room. I absolutely love it. I love the way it all flows together, and I hope you do too. Thanks, guys, for spending your time with me today and staying to the end of the video. I appreciate you. I love you, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.